Hey, I'm considering a line of thought that I'm unsure if I want to take. Because before laying down to just sleep and rest a few moments ago, I considered the rewriting the lore of my fictional self so as to separate it further from what happened and give me more freedom, quote unquote. How would that work? That's just you and me, nothing to try that we can be. Let's intertwine with what we trust. Let's be the best that we can be. Break it down. Because if I were to simplify things in a very specific way, I could I could erase or cut out that section in dynamic from the story by focusing it on these two majorly, with this one as an intermediary. I don't know if I want to, though. Because Mr. Immortal over here could easily take over the role of someone who has take the role spot of someone who's been on the planet long enough to have had an impact on its history, thus have claimed territory across the planet. And these two get along, but this one is jealous of this one because they also like this one. So, in a fit of jealousy and insecurity, these two get into an argument, and as a byproduct, without either of them knowing, this one and a little girl that they're looking over, being the ward and taking care of, along with the rest of her family, get in get swallowed up in the ritual that creates my fictional self in her very initial state of just being born and having no having no like conscious self to quell all the chaos of the inflooding memories and whatnot. Eventually, these two would realize that this one is gone and there's this new fucking thing around, so they trap it in a black hole to keep it sealed while they try to deal with stuff. Eventually, my fictional self comes back, overpowers that, and just integrates it into herself, and they're like, ah, fuck, we're gonna have to work harder to get rid of this thing. And so they banish it into the unknown between. I could rewrite the story entirely to cut out this core part of the dynamic narratively, with the white person being represented by this one. I'm not sure I want to do that, though. It would make my life so much easier if I were to just write that empty space out of the story. But that's not who I am. It's someone I could be, someone I am tempted to try and be, but that's not me. Because it would be the equivalent of truly giving up on a friend. Yeah, it would be cleaner, easier to organize, commercialize, create a brand around, but it wouldn't it wouldn't have much heart to it. Because then all the underlying story structure and elements just wouldn't exist. It's just you and me, let's go twine with what we trust. Be the best that we can be. Outside, it's just you and me, let's intertwine with what we trust. Let's make a world that we can be. I want to keep this one on loop. But yeah, that's just the line of thought. An option that showed itself in my mind, and I was just like, huh. I want to consider that, but I don't want to just jump into it.